young and middle-aged. And I am only guy standing here, they say 85 years. Yeah. So that is nice to see that my failure in my life, I failed to protect my only child, and she passed away. I again failed to protect my wife when she died 10 years back out of cancer. So this I consider in my life a great failure for me personally. Then the rest follows how I survived all that. Then I came back to normal. I do my regular work, do my professional consultancy. Then I turn aneurysm as he introduced. How did I do that? This is my life journey. So when we talk about failures, we generally talk about education, careers, ambitions, aims, objectives, whatnot. So kind of a thing, and we failed in that. But some of them are big predictable. And there are certain things, failures, which you cannot predict. When life hits you, it hits very hard. It hits you at the very core of your being. So that happened to me twice. Then, how I survived all that, how I leading my life, full life. I work like anybody else, nearly 12 hours a day. So how do I do that? So that is my journey. So then coming back to my story, I got an opportunity to do a prestigious project at Iraq, in the Baghdad city. So I went there. My company gave me the opportunity to take my family also along with that. I took my daughter and my wife, and we were there in Baghdad city. I was doing a project. Everything is going so well. Baghdad city is a very beautiful city. We get everything there. So a lovely time. Everything beautiful. Then one day I happened to go to a neighboring country, Kuwait, on some work. So that when I went there, I got a call from my wife, come back immediately. Wherever you are there, come back. Then I asked her, what happened? No, I will tell you all that, we have no time, just immediately come back. So I went back. Then I met my wife, she took me to the hospital, and I saw my daughter in a coma, surrounded by a lot of tubes. Then I came to know that she got aneurysm. She was a very healthy girl. She was 13 at the time. All the intelligent, happy, outgoing, the 13 years old girl. She has all the characters, but suddenly, this is what I saw. Just it happened there maybe in a day, kind of a thing like that. So my wife later they told me she took the brunt of the whole thing. So one day just she couldn't move her left leg. In another, my wife started massaging her. Then immediately said my left leg also, left hand also I cannot move. Then in another 10 minutes she said I can't move my right leg, my right hand. And yet, why is that? Within 1 hour, she became so paralyzed. Then maybe in another 1 hour, she went into coma. Then fortunately, because our project team is there, they all came to help. We admitted in the hospital. Then by the doctors, they're all very good doctors. So they're all trained in England and France. So they took care of all that. They analyzed. She suffered aneurysm, that is some nerve in the brain went cracked, and there were the clots. So this has happened, and they realized that the clots are so deep in the brain, so it's very difficult to operate. If you want, even if you operate, if you can't be again the same thing. So they were wondering, they're consulting other professionals all over there. It took around 24 hours with me when she passed away. Then immediately, yeah, that is devastating for me and my mother in a foreign country, building a daughter. Then, yeah, the next things have to follow. Then we wanted to take the body to India. We want her to be part of the Indian soil, not in Iraq. So we contacted the Indian embassy, contacted the government of Iraq, and there are a lot of formalities. Abroad it is so difficult to take a dead body out because so much documentation, so much formalities, kind of a thing. So that anyway, we've gone through all that. Then we came back to India, and the saddest part is when we all came. We in the aircraft, we were all enjoying the food, the music, the chocolates and all that. So when we go back, then me and my wife, we are traveling as a passenger. And my daughter was traveling as a cargo. She was in the coffin and she's going along with the cargo. So this was the kind of a devastating thought. When we've gone through that kind of a thing, we came back to India, then we did whatever is required to keep her in the rest. Then for me and my wife, the life was a bit, we can just, we couldn't manage because it is so much, we had only one daughter. So then yes, we were so sad, depressed a bit. Then weeks passed away, then there was a couple of months passed away. Then one day we happened to see the album. Okay, when all her pictures, the happy times we had, kind of all that. So when we're seeing her, some of the playful pictures and all that, just a small smile came to our and our lips. We're feeling happy. I think after a couple of months, this is the first time we smiled, that kind of a thing like that. But so we went there. So at that time we thought, one day one thing we thought, yeah, this is the life we have to go by. So when I saw a smile in that, when we look back into the past and see her cheerful and all that, then we thought, then we have a choice in life. I think the life gives us the choice. I realized it first time. So instead of being sad, then there is a way we can be happy. You see, we are fortunate to have a daughter and rear her for 13 years. You know, it is so beautiful. We enjoy her company. We are, had a nice time with her. What else you want? God gave us that. But there are so many families. They don't have children. They have to do whatever thing. But we are fortunate. We had a daughter. She lived with us for 30 years. So there was a gratitude in the heart. Then the gratitude towards the universe. Then with that kind of a thought, then the heart also became light. Then we started seeing light again. Then became, when we lost only one child, but we gained hundreds of children, thousands of children, we loved kind of a thing. Then later we spend our time as much as possible with the children. Then later maybe in a year or two, Libby helped us to have a lunch with the blind children, 200 blind children. We had lunch with them. We keep spending time with that. So yeah. So this is one part. So with my daughter, her name is Lakshmi. Her pet name is Bunny. So Bunny taught us kind of a thing like that. Just even in your deepest sorrow, when you think the life is almost blind for you, then there is a hope, and you have a choice. You have a choice to live like that as long as you want to live in sadness. But if there is a choice, you can also live happily with the memories, with the gratitude towards the universe. You enjoyed rearing up a daughter for 13 years, and what else? Cherish with that memory. So that's my learning from my journey. Uh, I know the subject is a bit heavier. I try to make it as light as possible. Then recently, 10 years back, I lost my wife. Maybe we lived together as a wife and husband for nearly 45 years. Then we lost her. She got cancer in law. But my failure is because we can detect she had a cancer. We realized only at when in the fourth stage, yeah, that it was a very difficult age. Then, we admitted her to the corporate hospital and she took care of it there. She was in the ICU for around 20 days. That one day doctor said she's no more. So then we brought that, did what the formalities are there. Then meanwhile, the house in which I stay, where my museum was there, that house was designed by both of us, by my wife and me. And I lost my daughter, I lost my wife, I was alone. I was living alone in my house, whatever thing like that. Then again, I was the sadness, mild depression, isolating from society, things happen like that. Mornings and kind of things. So again, weeks went, months went. Then I thought, I would like to go on like that. But at one stage, I realized, suppose if my wife were to be there, is it the kind of life, if she comes to know this, the kind of life I'm leading, will her soul will be happy? So some questions started coming in my mind. So will she like me, see, in this miserable condition? Will she be happy? Her soul will be happy, seeing me unhappy? So some of these thoughts came, thing like that. Then I wondered, I should, I'm always very selfish with my own thoughts, my own searches, my own thing. I never thought about her soul. So this, then one day we decided, so let her go. So maybe the emotions have their own power. The soul, whatever the journey, celestial journey she was taking, so let her go. So when I gave that feeling, let her go and take her own path, whatever her soul is taken, the celestial journey, let it happen. I am not interfering with my emotions. Let me keep it myself. Then I let her go. With that, I also got myself free. And my heart again lightened. Then I came back to life. Then I started leading a lot of normal life, my professional consultancy, then my museum, things like that. So I came back to full life again. This is my lesson for every project, everything. Every sadness or every moment there is a ray of hope, and you have a choice. You choose whatever you want to choose. Be happy. It is possible. So life gives a lot of possibilities. Only thing you should be open to that, which I did. Thank you.